Hey guys, welcome back for another day in Linda's Resin Room. What I thought we would do today is try out different alcohol inks. I think I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 different brands. Some are metallics, some are not. And do Petri. Overlook these two because I use this mold a lot to dump my extras when I'm done. And I just fill it up with coordinating colors to come up with little pendant hearts of just different colors. Some of them I do are solid colors, if I have enough. So that's what I'm working on with those. It's just a dump. So we're just going to leave those alone, and we're going to use the rest. Now, I have mixed up roughly 240 grams of resin. I've had it in the debubbler for 10 minutes, and I'm just going to move these alcohol inks out of my way. I got different colors of each brand, and I thought we'd try the Petri effect and see how each alcohol ink does in the Petri effect. So, let me just fill all of these up. I got this little love mold off of Temu. I thought it was cute. Now, I'm not going to fill these all the way because we do have to add our alcohol inks. And we have to add our white. And if I want to put a backing on them, I'll have enough room to put a backing also. I've probably got more resin than I need. And if I do, I might end up doing a bloom or something for another video. I can always find something to do with it, right guys? And I need to make sure that this table is level. Okay. Some of these are going to need a little more because I do want it to go around the top up there. And y'all know I'm going to make a mess. Wouldn't be me if I didn't. Right? Petri, you don't have to let your resin warm or anything. Just drop it and go. And my table does look off. Before I put any more of that, I need to see if I can prop this sucker up. Okay. See if that's going to level out. Now I think I'm too much. Not enough. Too much. Who knows? Okay. Make sure I've got resin that's going around each of those little loops at the top without filling these molds up too much. Alright. Okay, I think we're good to go. Now, for my white, I'm using the Let's Resin Alcohol Ink Sinker White Sea Deeper. I've just got it mixed up in my little bottle here. Got a little bead in there to shake it up. Alright, now, I think I can put a little more in that top one there. I think he can handle it. He's still got quite a bit of room. Okay, I think he'll be okay there. Okay, for the first one, we are using the Alcohol Pearl by Ranger. This is Villainous. Just going to drop a few little drops here. These I think are, we have Intrigue. I've already shaken these up prior. Just 4 drops of him. Okay, Deception. Don't want any deception on Valentine's Day. I'm not big fond of Valentine's Day. I had a sister, the 11th will make 15 years that she's been gone. She passed away from a drug overdose, and we buried her on Valentine's Day. So you can understand why I don't care much for it. Good, a little more purple in there. Okay. So we know those are the Rangers. I hope this don't muddy. Go over with some white. Looks like I need another drop of blue there. Hope these end up looking pretty. Y'all know my luck. Stuff just doesn't work out sometimes. Now when it does, it turns out really pretty. I don't know why that blue keeps falling away from the corner. So like I said, we'll just back these with black. I'm gonna dump some more white over top of that. Okay, there's our Ranger. So we're going to leave him alone. Next, let's do Let's Resin. Now I got out a few different colors because I didn't know what I wanted to do. So let's do some purplish red. If I can get the lids off of these suckers. There's some purplish red. Let's try some rose. Does anybody else have a hard time trying to get lids off of these? And what about orange? I like the orange color. Well, shoot. That's all on me. I should have known. Okay. I have to remember the middle one has a drop of Let's Resin color in it. So let's move those out of the way. The next one, sorry guys, I didn't mean to hit you, is going to be U.S. Art Supply. This is teal. I love these colors from this company. They're so vibrant. We have indigo blue. I can get the lid on. And I didn't mean to hit you again. And magenta. The only problem I find with this brand, I can see that's muddying, is that the purple color sometimes ends up pink after it cures. Okay. Next, so we have that one there. Next, we're going to go with Marabou. So I have a lilac, neon violet, and neon pink. I find these colors to be very light. And you can see what I'm talking about. They don't spread very well, and there's not a lot of pigment. Well, that one's not even opened. Let's open this little sucker. These little tip things that you get, these little fish pins, are awesome. They came with some set that I had. I had ordered. I don't remember which one. Deco Rom, maybe. Wait, it wasn't that color I used, was it? This was up here. Got some more of him there. You can see how light they are. Not very pigmented at all. So I'm not sure how these will turn out, but we will see. It's pretty once you put the white on. So we're going to put the marabou there. So we all know that's what that is. So next we have GRDZ Plus metallic alcohol inks. You do have to mix these up. And I'm going to tell you right now, the metallic ones, they sink. So it's a good thing this is a deep mold. And some of my colors here will probably muddy. But we'll just see how it goes. That little blue up there. He didn't look very dark, does he? Okay. Let's put white in there. I'll go back and put some more white on that. Don't know if it'll make a difference or if it's too late or whatever, but might be too much. That's looking ugly. Alright, the next one is also, this is Fans Art. These are also metallics. This is the gold copper. It's not opened either. Okay, I did mix all of these up before I began. The thing I find about these is they clot off really quickly. Like they must have a lot of metal powder in there. And it's not open either. This is orange gold. Whoops. Let me just spew it everywhere. Okay, orange gold. And then rose gold. I can tell this one. I don't know where that blue came from. Anybody know? Shake my white. Making a mess. It's alright. Let's drop some ink. White sinker on that and see how that does. Okay, move those out of the way. What's our next? Next is Deco Rom. Now I like these. These spread really well. So I got some yellow there. And let's do a little orange. I think this is not open. tangerine. Okay. And what about teal? Put a little drop or two of that in there. That's pretty. If it don't muddy up on me. And let's put this right on top here. Okay. And then the last ones I have is Jet Life. So this is red. And we have some sapphire blue. These are hard to squeeze. And we have violet. Okay, and then we'll put our white right over top of that. I think I've probably put enough white down in that middle one. Alright guys, I'm going to clean up, put the rest of these colors away, and then use this other resin to do a bloom video. See you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so we're back. It's been roughly an hour or so, maybe a little longer, and I thought we would give these a little bit of a swirl. I did check it, and it is stringy, so I think they're ready. You don't have to do this. You can do whatever you feel like that you want to do with these. Okay. And I just like to go around. Now these are pretty deep molds. So get all that color off. There's still color on there. You can do however you want to do with these, whatever design you like. And you can see how sticky that is. I want everyone to come out different. So, how do we want to do you? And you don't have to swirl them if you don't want. I just like to do a little swirl through them myself. Wow, that's an orange, isn't it? Alright guys, I'll let these cure and then we will be back to put a backing on these. And I don't think they need black. They don't need to. I might do black anyways, but there's no color showing through, so you can see how some of it muddied and kind of changed color. That looks more gray, blue. I don't know how it's going to turn out. This one looks pretty on the back side, so does this one and this one. That one's really pretty. You can't tell about colors in that. I don't know how the blue got in there, and this one. So we will see how each of these alcohol inks end up being with our little feathery petri effect. See you guys in a bit. for the back. Hey guys, we're back. So I've mixed up a little bit of black resin, and I did put a little of this gold super sparkle in there, and I just used this resin dye paste off of Amazon. It's just a cheap pigment paste that I find works fairly well. I've never had any issues with it. I get a good solid black color. So what I'm going to do is just back each one of these with this black. I'm going to drip it everywhere. Y'all know I have to make a mess. I can't do anything without making a mess, right? It would help if I didn't shake too. But I can't help that. Wish I could. But I can't. I'm going to just put this on there and probably have to add some more if it doesn't level all the way out. I do want them slightly domed. That way when they come out they'll be flat. And I'm hoping I don't overflow any of these. There's my little tool. Sometimes you just gotta help it around the little top there. I'm gonna have to take some out of that. I overfilled him. I will have to trim off some spots because I'm going over on some of these. Sorry guys, I don't mean to bump you. I'm trying to work around that camera. It's the only way I can sit up on this side of my table and film. I have to take some out of him too. Alright, let's get some of this taken out of these. I hate overfilling these. I dropped some down in that pink, so I guess he's going to be filled up with some. I have to try to scrape that off. Try to keep it from going over there. I said, you guys, y'all know how clumsy I am. You do not want to spray alcohol on the back of these when you overfill them, or if you dome them, because if you do, then that alcohol adds volume. So you will end up overflowing them. I think this pink is a little domed already, and I'm liable to overflow this trying to put that black over that pink. So I think I'm gonna leave him alone. If I don't, I'm gonna overflow him. Alright. Let's fill this up with this black. Try to get it to drain down in there. Help it along. I'm still going to have some left. But I have a little bead tray, jewel tray, I don't know what you call it, that I seen the girl on Reptiles and Resin. Did you ever watch her? I seen her use her extra and fill up this bead tray. And I was like, that is such a neat idea. And then she kept each colored bead in separate containers. And I was like, So, I've started doing some beads. And that's what I'm going to do with the rest of this. Okay. I think those are domed well. Now, I hate to do this, but since this is just a little tiny torch, I just go for a second right in the center and nowhere else. And we'll leave that alone. Alright guys, I'll see you back. I guess I could. See you back for the demold. Hey guys, so we're back. So I stuck this in the food dehydrator for a couple of hours and they are ready to be demolded. These are our alcohol ink petris. This one is with the Ranger pearl inks. So let's see how he turned out. Well, I like this little squishy mold. It's a matte mold. I'm going to have to dip this. Okay. It dripped quite nicely. Okay. Now, let's get in here to these. This, I think, is just my pink one that I finished filling up. They're still a little soft around the top. So I've got to be really careful. That's just my multi-layered one. Okay, now this one is Let's Resin. So let's see how the Let's Resin one did. Well, that's pretty. Okay. The next one is the U.S. Art Supply. Oh, I love that one. That's very gorgeous. Okay. Next we have the, it's not on that bottle. I can't remember what it is. Jet something maybe. Jet Life or something like that. Okay, that's pretty. This is the one that has the marabou, and it had a drop of the Let's Resin down in it. Was it orange? I think it dropped. Ooh, very pale, but it's pretty. This is just the black that was already in there. I just finished filling up. Okay, next will be Decorum. Let's see how they look. Okay, I like that too. Okay, and the next one, Fans Art. This is a metallic. See what I mean when I say metallics go straight to the bottom? That went straight to the bottom. And the last one is a metallic GRDZ Plus. And you'll know, after I did these, I was like, I didn't even do my octopus ink, alcohol inks. And I should have. I should have done one of those. Alright, that one doesn't sink as bad. It did on the sides. It didn't really petri on the center in there. But anyways, that's it. I think the Deco Rom one turned out better than most. That one's the Let's Resin seems like it went deepest. Alright guys, I'll see you for the next video.